Hello! Does everyone have tea? It is necessary for this stream specifically to have a cup of tea. If you don't, get up and we will wait. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Been waiting since last night. Isekai life? Wow. That's a long time. Well, then again, I don't exactly know. When is last night for you? Don't have tea? You have water? Okay, fine. Some people don't, don't want the caffeine. Fine. If you're on a cleanse, fine. Just have some water. But does coffee count? You know what? No, it does not. Screw coffee. That's Billy's thing. This is a tea channel, okay? Look, Twining's Irish breakfast every day because we buy so much of that brand. You like my earrings? Yeah, they're zippers. I love them too. Thank you. I got them at Hot Topic. I've been wearing them now. Like I bought like a bunch of like really cheap earrings just for my piercings to heal, and they keep breaking. So now I don't have any more, and I've been like I've been sleeping with those earrings for months because I was too afraid to I was afraid of my piercings closing. So I just ended up sleeping with them forever, and I was too paranoid. But they broke, and now I'm at the point where I'm like, hey, I only have butterfly backs, and I'm not sleeping with those. So now I'm over the fear of the piercings closing because I had no choice but to sleep without earrings. So now I just wear these. I love these earrings. No tea because it's 12 a.m. Oh, wow. Earl Grey? Good choice. How old am I? Well, I'm 23. I was born October 15th, 1997. I put it on my Twitter profile, actually. I have some people on Tumblr ask me that same question, and I was cheeky and just screenshot my Twitter and then just posted that as the response. Peppermint. Ooh, peppermint tea is good. I only ever drink peppermint tea if it's during Christmas time. Potaras? Don't know. Coffee is not better than tea. How dare you? A matcha latte. Ooh. How do you guys like the background music? Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? I made it literally just before the stream started. Oh, thank you for Omar. Thank you. I graduated recently. Yeah. So that sucked. My last semester wasn't that bad. Thought I was 19. I've gotten a lot of weird answers for like my age, so it's fine. I've had some people think I was 16 at certain points. Oh, other thing, just today. Okay, so yesterday I drove like 2 hours to sell half of my comic book collection because I didn't have any more space in my house. So I had to sell half of it, and just because I wasn't really, I only really care for Batman, Harley Quinn, and Sonic. Like if I were gonna die, then what was I gonna say? I was gonna make a joke. I completely forgot. What joke started with me gonna die? If I had no other choice, gun to my head, and I had to keep only three comics, it'd be those three. Those three series. Is this James Charles 2.0? Thanks, but no. I got that's the rest of my story. Thank you. A lot of people are noticing my nails. I know, I paint my nails. So I used the money to buy a cam link so that I could hook up my DSLR. So now we have nice, crisp imagery for the stream. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm glitching. What's up with the stream? Refresh. How's it going? Oh god, 2 hour drive. Well, I mean, 2 hour drive isn't that bad. I mean, that's pretty typical for me. Nice shade of black. Yeah, pitch black. Glossy too. Usually I'd use matte, but it doesn't last as long. So I've been using glossy this entire time just because I like it. I like not having to repaint them over and over again. How was my day? It wasn't that eventful. My day, over and over again, is reading a bunch. I'm working on a really big project, and I'm reading an entire series of stuff. So, yeah, it's that's basically every single day for me now. Are you gay? No. Maybe. Trying to figure that out. That's gotten very complicated recently. You're making cocoa. Ooh, cocoa's good. Okay, fine. If you don't have tea, hot cocoa's fine. What's my favorite series? In what? Are you talking about TV series, movie series, or book series, or manga series, or comic series? Because there's different answers depending on which one. What is Holo Taco? You guys I keep seeing you guys type that in. Holo Taco. Oh, cool. I'll look into that after the stream. Manga specifically. My favorite manga series? God, I read so much manga. Choosing a favorite is like the hardest part with any of these questions, especially when you're someone like me who has to just consume a ton of media. So yeah. No, it has nothing to do with Hololive. It's nail polish. Holo Taco is nail polish. It looks cool. What's your favorite movie? It's still Tron Legacy. That's the one I know it's always my favorite. Just because it's the one that impacted me the most. It got me to program for 4 years. And I realized when I got into college and I went into a computer science major, I didn't want to program. And so, yeah, I feel like that's a big how it affects you a lot. Favorite Pokemon? The Wizard Fox, Delphox. I love that Pokemon. My thing with Pokemon is that I played Leaf Green and Fire Red, both of them, because my grandfather got me both for whatever reason. I don't think he knew the difference, so he just played it safe. So that was cool. And I took a break from Pokemon for several years, and I got back in X and Y. So basically, I haven't played Black and White, or Black and White 2, or Diamond and Pearl, or I played a little bit of Emerald, actually. I tried playing Emerald, and then I was dumb. So I'm really excited. I've been playing every single Pokemon game ever since then. I realized I was dumb, and Pokemon is fun, even if you can argue about the graphics or whatever, but I still like Pokemon. My friend got me into the Pokemon TCG for a while there, so that was a thing. Star Wars or Star Trek? I mean, in terms of just which one I resonate with more, Star Trek. In terms of which one I follow more, probably Star Wars. Just because, it's more of a hot button topic than anything else. Have you watched Black Butler? I tried the first few episodes. I tried reading it. The first like several chapters of the manga is not. I've heard it's like a slump. It's like a hump to get over, and then after that it gets good. But I didn't get over the hump, so I'm sorry. Are you excited? Of course, I'm excited for season 4 of Wakfu. Oh my god. My problem is that since I was collecting a ton of Crossmaster figures, which is like one of their board games set in the world of Wakfu. Nobody I know wants to play Crossmaster, so I have a ton of figures that I don't know what to do with. I was thinking of using them for Dungeons & Dragons, but they're all chibi and very stylized, and they just do not fit well, and so, yeah. Do you like Haikyuu? I've been thinking about getting into Haikyuu, like reading the manga, because, I don't know, it just looks simple and fun. But if I'm gonna get into any like another really, really long series, I think I'm gonna try actually reading Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, because I mean everyone was talking about that, and then after that I'm probably gonna start with Jujutsu Kaisen, just because I still like following the the big shonen stuff, even if I like to read very not shonen stuff, but I like keeping up to date with that kind of thing, just because I don't want to get behind on it, especially since sometimes it's still good, and I still enjoy shonen stuff, the classic Shonen Jump stuff. I have definitely heard of Violet Evergarden. It's an absolutely amazing anime. If you want to cry so much, you watch that anime. Ooh, Wii or DS Bakugan? I mean, if you're talking about like the game, the one game, the original game. I played the Wii. Are you a K-pop stan? I am not a stan. I do enjoy K-pop, but I'm not a stan. Wow, thank you, Tyler Ramirez. Hey, love your content. Also, any novel recommendations and thoughts on Fate the Winx Saga? Novels specifically? Are you talking about light novels or just books? Because if it's light novels, I haven't read that many light novels. Bloom Into You was pretty good. My thoughts on the Fate Winx Saga, I think it looks bad, but I'm happy about it. It's like that kind of bad that you like, where you just want to, where it's like you want to see how bad it gets, but at the same time, I also think it has the potential to be good. So I'm gonna make a video on it. You'll see a video. Is there a genre of anime there you like? I mean, I read pretty much every genre. I mean, I even read, like, the yaoi stuff. There is no manga that's off the table for me. You recommend Galaxy Railways, okay. I already have a really long list of manga that I'm burning through. Would you do a video on Kingdom Hearts? I actually already did, a long time ago. It's not good. I think there's a few things that was actually wrong in that video. But yeah, I did a video on Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is like my favorite game series. My life pauses for Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. And I was thinking about getting the PS5, like really chasing after it. But then I realized, you know, Miles Morales, that game is cool, but I really only care about playing Final Fantasy 16. So I'm going to get that when Final Fantasy 16 comes out. A lot of you guys are talking about manga now. So much manga. Do you watch Magical Girl anime on your free time? Not often. I have, but if I do something centered around magical girls, anything, even if it's not an anime, then I want to dedicate my time to make a video on it, just because people typically watch those videos whenever I make it. It's really nice. Those videos perform really well. I've never played a Persona game. I'm sorry. I know it's a crime against humanity, but I have not. I'm too busy trying to hunt down the weird underground stuff. PS5 for Final Fantasy 16. What's your favorite? What is your Chinese zodiac? Libra? Libra, I think. Have you watched Furikuri? Yes, I have. I've been meaning to read the manga, and there's so many more series now. I watched the there was like three Furikuris now. I watched the first one, and then when it was airing on Toonami, I watched the second series, and then I haven't seen the third series, and it's been pissing me off every time I remember it. I'm like, right, that's something I need to do. So yeah, it's been annoying me, and I can't read it. There's not a book about it. I think. Is there a book about? I mean, there's a manga for the first Furikuri, but huh? Wow, I should look into that. I mostly kind of want to watch the Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. So they announced a new one, right? I kind of want to focus on that. I should be reading the manga of that too. That anime is just so good. How long is your to-do list? It's never ending. It just keeps tacking on, and I don't put any weight on it, you know? Have you done a video on Hilda? I have not. I've seen a bunch of people talking about that in in my social media, where the people I follow. Apparently it's better than I thought it was going to be, so I was thinking about looking into it, but my time is going to be dedicated to watching the Fate Winx Saga series and making a video on that. I have to put my big project on hold to make a video on that. I'm trying to finish that. Oh god. I have a lot of work. My favorite K-pop group. Phew. I mean, I don't think I have a favorite. I mean, I listen to Monsta X, BTS, of course, and Big Bang, of course. I listen to, I mean, G-Dragon has his like own stuff. I like, if you're gonna ask me a bunch of K-pop stuff, you will find how incredibly ignorant of the stuff I am. So, can you watch cross-game anime? I can. Not sure I'm gonna like it. I may stop partway through. You appreciate the music? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I hope it's not too loud. What do you mean by hit the dab? I don't want to have a repeat of my New Year's party. I'm just gonna be searching up everything you guys are gonna talk about. Oh, that dab. Oh, pff. Hang on. I lost the street. I lost the comments. I'd rather not do a dab. Zero. Thank you. Wow. Have you seen /read Rent a Girlfriend? Who is best girl? I have not. And if not, then can you shout out Nathan L? Whoever Nathan L is, you just gotta shout it out. I was thinking about watching it or reading it, but honestly, at this point, I think I have more fun just watching Gigux videos than I ever would possibly get from reading it. And in my spare time, right now, I'm just trying to finish up Bloom Into You. So that's really what I'm focusing on right now. It's a bit old. Any word on chaotic stuff? No, there is not. I made a remaster of the What Happened to Chaotic video I did like several years ago. Like that was my first What Happened to Chaotic video. What happened to video I ever did. And then I wanted to have a nice update stuff video for all of you guys who are like, any news? No. Any news? No. Any news? Just that's the video is just, this is everything we know. So far, I don't know anything else. I don't really keep track with Chaotic. I've been having to sell a bunch of things I own, including my Chaotic cards. I'm gonna try and sell my holographic Bakugan cards, except for the one that Devin Mack signed. That one's staying with me. I really wish I found a Magnus card so that Julius Cho could have signed it too. That'd have been great. Any plans on returning Balthazar / continuing the storyline of the Cursed Troll Doll? That is a good question. I don't think so. I don't have any plans. A lot of people just thought it was weird. I was planning to build up something, but life just, COVID and my personal life just threw crap in my face. So I just kind of dropped the whole thing, and now I just focus on things that I'm having more fun making. I was actually having fun doing the troll doll stuff, but I don't plan to return the whole Balthazar thing or the avatar that I was using, because it's so much easier to just record myself and just edit myself. And I'm extremely expressive of a person, so if you talk to me in person, this is how I talk. So I save time just recording myself and just editing. I mean, I thought it was funny because I saw Comic Drake's Twitter, and he was like, he got to just use regular footage. It wasn't just a still image from a comic. And he's like, I forgot how easy this is. And I'm like, yeah, I can't imagine how much time it takes you to edit. No, I can't. I made a video similar to his when I was trying to get into comic book content. That is torture. And I'm going to torture myself by making a bunch of manga content because, what was it? Don't Bully Me, Miss Nagatoro. That's coming out in April. I'm making a video giving my opinions on the manga. I'm gonna just read the rest of the manga and make a video on it. I hate myself. That kind of stuff sucks. You should check out Monster. Amazing manga. I've heard a lot about it. I should. There's a lot of manga I need to get into. Never cared for Kakegurui. It didn't even interest me when I saw trailers of it. So I also heard mixed things about it. It's true your facial expressions are quality. Thank you. Do you play Magic the Gathering? Not anymore. I just had to, with the way my life is going recently, I've just had to get out of every card game. I still had to, I still collect some cards. Warrock is a new, American TCG exclusive archetype for Yu-Gi-Oh! So I still keep up with this stuff. Sometimes I mean, every Trap Tricks card I buy. Whenever there's a new version of Dark Magician, I buy it, except for the Rush Duel version, which is $200. I'm not buying that thing. I'm sorry. I don't care how much it's cost. I don't care how much I want it. That's $200. No way. So Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, I keep a commander deck in case I go to one of my friend's house and he's like, hey, let's play Magic. I'm like, sure, I can play Commander. You only ever want to play Commander, so sure. Other than that, I don't care. Have you seen any Kamen Rider series? No. I like, for me, Power Rangers was enough, and hearing that there was more Japanese versions of Power Rangers, I know it's Kamen Rider was first and Power Rangers was second. I don't care. From my perspective, it was a Japanese Power Rangers, but I don't want to watch more of it. If it's for something that I like the kind of Power Rangers kind of shows, I like to watch casually. I don't like keep up with it dedicatedly. I used to read the comic books by Ryan Parrott, the Go-Go Power Rangers one. Those are good. You guys should read those if you want to read comics. But other than that, no. Amazon Parcel, hi, I love your videos. Please notice me. You have been noticed. Your smile is beautiful. Oh, thank you. Okay. Power Rangers was great. I will never forget. Yeah. I realized I messed up last stream. The series of Power Rangers that I hated was Wild Force. It made me so uncomfortable the entire time, and I don't know why. Honestly, I have no idea how to play the Pokemon card game. I just have a lot of the cards. That's a lot of people. A lot of people now are just collecting the cards because they're cool. That's fine. Like, out of every game, Pokemon is the game where it's like, it's totally okay to just collect the cards. Have you watched Voltron? I watched Voltron up to the point where you find out that Shido was getting cloned a bunch. And then I kind of just stopped. Because I think I stopped right before it got bad. I think that's what everyone told me. Yes, I've watched Toradora. I watched it during a time when I really needed to watch it. So many emotions went through my head. God, Toradora's good. I also wanted to read the light novels, and I read the first light novel, but it's like 1-to-1 with the show. So I figured, like, there's a teeny bit of a difference in certain areas, but it's not enough to justify reading it. So, I don't know. Magic Force is the best. Sure, I like Ninja Storm. I thought Ninja Storm was fun. Ninja Storm is the GOAT, thank you! I have so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards, yeah. It's a problem. You eventually just over time have way too much. I was collecting, I had to just dump and or sell a ton of my cards. It's because I was running out of space. Now I'm trying to get way more conservative with like the stuff I buy. Like the comics, I had to sell half my collection just because I didn't have space anymore. I couldn't store them anymore. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, I want to read manga more, and I want to, I think I want to read digital. Usually I'm more the print. I want to read print all the time, but it's just so much easier digitally. And now I don't have that thing where I'm like, my eyes are hurting because I have to stare at my computer all day, every day. You have tea? Excellent. Isekai life. Thanks for reminding me. How do you feel about Warhammer? Actually, hang on. I just went to the store and got the second book. It's still plastic wrap, so there's gonna be a big reflection. But yeah, I read the first Age of Sigmar. I know you're probably talking about 40K, and yeah, the world of 40K is probably like way cooler, but I'm not as interested in sci-fi or sci-fi fantasy as much as I am fantasy. So I got Age of Sigmar. Having tea right now, excellent. Absolite 6, welcome. Glad you're having tea. Everyone should be having tea. Favorite and least favorite What Happened to series? Like videos that I've done, my favorite is the Lolly Rock one. No, you know what? My favorite right now is the Barbie one. I was funny in that video. A lot of the times I think some of my jokes fall flat, but in that video, I was laughing while I was editing it. I feel very proud of the Barbie video that I did. I think the one I'm most proud of is still the Yu-Gi-Oh one, just because like it was like a documentary and I got to work with Simo. I got to work with, was it Mega Capital G? Hang on. It was somebody else I worked with. I forget. Whatever. That was really like because I had an obsessive personality. I was bad. And working on that project was really where I got to like start letting go of my obsession with it, because I realized I was kind of just using it as like a method to ignore my problems in real life. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I still love Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't get me wrong, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's just, I had problems. And I'm getting over a lot of those problems now. And that was really the pivotal point when I started really changing myself. So yeah, and it was just, honestly, I put a ton of work into that. So much work. Please do a South Park video. No thanks. I mean, like, I sometimes like watching South Park, but the problem with South Park is that nowadays, because so many of their jokes are conditional, like, so it requires so much context with what's happening right now. I mean, it's just so many of the jokes I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna not understand a lot of the jokes just because I don't remember stuff that happened. A lot of the jokes are political and stuff, and it's gonna be hard for me to actually do a video on it. And making a video on it is already gonna be difficult because I have to censor. I'm probably gonna have to censor a ton of stuff and figure out a way to work around a lot of YouTube community guideline stuff with South Park. Mimi Meacham, try blue light blocker glasses. They will help with the headaches from electron. Oh, thank you. I think I've just adjusted to screens now, but maybe I'll look into that. Do you like My Hero Academia? Yes, I do. I'm fully caught up with the manga. Have you seen Has Been Hotel? Have I seen Has Been Hotel? Excuse you? What do you think? What do you think? That was great. That was great timing. Love your NB sticker. Very cute. Thank you. It's Star and Bun, right? Hang on. Yeah, Star and Bun. They just have good stickers. These ones are super cheap. They're like on sale. So yeah, they have multiple. They have like all the different LGBTQ flags. Could you do another Bakugan or Chaotic video? Not anytime soon. I'm getting to the point where, because of how slow Bakugan has been trying to get proper TCG LGS support, I'm just at the point where I'm kind of annoyed by them. I'm getting to the point where I'm sharing the sentiments that a lot of people had before, because I was trying to keep a positive attitude, and like I'm more understanding than most other people because I understand how difficult it is to really get the ball rolling. But it got to the point where it's been way too long, and now it's a bit too late for me. And the video game was awful in every way. I was laughing so hard when Cyberpunk got a lesser score than the Bakugan video game. That was great. I mean, like, the Bakugan game sucks, but at least it's functional. Zero, thank you for the super. That was super cool of you. There's a spider on my shirt. Yeah, honestly, spiders are awesome. I know I killed a spider like last stream. I know, but like we've had like bug infestations in this house and we got rid of it. And now I'm like, I don't care anymore. If I'm out in public and I have like, I don't know, a piece of paper, then fine, I'll scoop it up and throw it outside. But this was on the ceiling. I can't just scoop it without it falling onto all my computer stuff. So, sorry. Have I played Hollow Knight? A little bit. I played it at a friend's party. I think it's a good game. I just wanted to play other games more. I'm not really much of an indie gamer. That is a game that's like more up my alley though. Platformer kind of stuff. Who likes Nintendo? I like Nintendo. The most cash-rich company in Japan. They are a bit problematic with all those DMCA stuff and how they handle, you know, YouTubers. Honestly, Nintendo just like, the weird thing about Japanese companies is that they want to do something only one way, and that is the only way that works for them. So it's difficult for them to transition to something new, except for like HoloLive. Freaking, they're pioneers. I don't know. Have you seen Miraculous Ladybug? I plan to do a video on it. Just hold your comments on Miraculous Ladybug. It's okay. I'm gonna get to it. I watched like first season and a little bit of the comic books. The comic books are awful. At least the ones I read. I think there's actually like a manga for Miraculous Ladybug. Or at least they advertise it in one of the magazines that's in Japan. What do you think about Danganronpa? Never played it. I'm thinking about waiting to let the Game Grumps finish their playthrough and just watch that. Just because I'm like, I know I'm never gonna play it now. I have no interest in playing it, but I do have an interest in knowing what it's about, so maybe. No, I haven't played Diabolic Lovers. About spiders. Have you seen the new anime? So what? I'm a spider. I've not seen it. I was thinking about reading the manga, but I'm so tired of I've been reincarnated as this thing, or I was reincarnated as in a new world as with this unique item. I don't know. I'm so sick of isekai. I'm so sick of isekai. I've switched to Yuri and Yaoi because I'm like, I just want a normal story. Will you make a Minecraft server? I don't know how. Maybe. I just kind of want to play Minecraft. I'm not really much of a, I like playing Minecraft, but I'm not a hardcore player. How do you is it appropriate to call someone a hardcore player? Who is your best boy / best girl from My Hero Academia? Thank you, Zero, again, for another super. Best girl, I mean, I do like Ochiko, but Midako is hot. Other than that, she hasn't really gotten, much character development. No, I don't remember her name off my head, so she can't be my best girl. Crud, hang on. A lot of people like Froppy, and I understand the appeal. No hate. I get it. But not quite what I'm looking for. Crud, am I really just vanilla Ochiko? You know what? No, I'm gonna stick with Midako. Or, hang on. No. Hang on, I forgot her name. They haven't used her in 1,000 years. Hang on. Yeah, all My Hero Academia characters. Who is, I don't remember her name. I gotta find her. Crud, are you kidding me? List of characters, please, wiki. I will find her. Hang on. UA students, class 1B, no. Big 3, no. There she is, Mei Hatsume, the tech girl that builds a ton of stuff. I love her. She's great. Where am I? There we go. Whoa! I almost missed your super lol chaos 13. If cost wasn't a factor, what Age of Sigmar army would you play? Ooh. I actually have no idea. I don't know a lot of Age of Sigmar armies. The Soul, the new Soul Wars stuff looks really cool. The ethereal ghost things. I'm not well versed in Warhammer. I'm sorry. So there's a few that I definitely don't want. I don't care about the orcs. The orcs, I get the appeal, but I don't care. I don't like them. So definitely not that one. Something edgy, but not that, tough manly man edgy, like that dark evil energy. Would you consider doing a video about Teen Titans? I've thought about it. The problem is Teen Titans has just been covered so much. Everyone's talked about Teen Titans already. I don't feel like I can really add anything to the conversation. I want to do more underground stuff or things that are going to be popularized again. New things that are coming out. Right now, Digimon. Digimon was rebooted. So doing a video, I had already done a video on Digimon a long while ago. But if I hadn't, I would have done a video on Digimon because it would have been a hot topic. Have you ever watched Spirited Away? Yeah, that's the most everyone's favorite Ghibli film, but that is also my favorite Ghibli film. Second is Mononoke. Closely tied for first. What do you think about Disenchantment? I love it. What is Disenchantment? I'm gonna move my OBS screen over here. Disenchantment. TV series. Oh! I don't care for it. I really didn't like it. I got 2 episodes in. I thought it was terrible. I'm sorry. Can you do a video on Devil May Cry? I have not played any Devil May Cry. With video games, it takes a lot more time for me to actually play through it all and make a video on it. So the amount of time it would take is not worth the investment. And I don't even know if it's gonna make money back. So like, what I do is I play games on the side. If it's a series that I really like, then I'll make a video on it then. But I never really have time to play video games, except now when I'm streaming, which is kind of why I wanted to stream more. Zero, again, goodness, thank you for the super. You've been great, thank you for reading my super chats. Hey. Have you heard of Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I've not. Thoughts on Alice Madness Returns? I gave some of my thoughts on Alice Madness Returns in my video where I covered, how modern media wrongly uses and interprets Alice in Wonderland, because I'm a hardcore Alice in Wonderland fan. It's been annoying me so much because I got the, what is it called? Looking Glass Wars. I got the Looking Glass Wars. I haven't read the books yet, but I've been meaning to for years. They've been sitting on my shelf in my room. But I'm like, hey, I want to read Dracula, so I'm reading Dracula now. And then the Kyoshi book comes out, and I'm like, oh, I gotta read that. The second Kyoshi book, heck yeah, Avatar is the best. So then I read that, and then I go to get a bunch of paint for some minis for my D&D campaign. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot Warhammer. I should read that next once I finish up Dracula. And then I'm just like, oh my god, I have that book sitting there, and I haven't read it. So yeah. Do you like the Yu-Gi-Oh anime or just the TCG or manga? I mean, like, you know, I want to say I like the anime, but really, I don't. I love the manga. I love Kazuki Takahashi's work. The modern stuff that they do now is also good. I do read all the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. The anime, like with Rush Duels, I think Rush Duels is like the most palatable Yu-Gi-Oh anime we've seen in a while. It's supposed to be like very easy to get into, so yeah. But yeah, obviously I like the TCG. Are you even gonna try to go for Vera again? I'm gonna play a different game for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna play Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk, because I like first-person dungeon crawlers a lot, and I like Nippon Ichi software games. And Takahito Harada, his art style, amazing. Then I'm gonna play Monster Camp. I got Monster Camp, finally bought it, and like all the skin pack DLCs. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing that. I thought I had just bought your merch and can't wait for it to arrive. Well, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel in that way. I'm glad you did. I hope it's good quality. I got, some test ones. And I think I like the quality. Unless you got a sticker. In that case, I know the quality's good. Favorite tropes or story elements? I like it when, with shonen protagonists, they're like, I'm not gonna let anyone die. I'm gonna save, even my enemies. I'm gonna change them, and then the bad guy is gonna become my best friend, and through the power of friendship, we're gonna get through this. I love that. I love it so much. I yeah, it's kind of dumb, but I like it when a villain has an actually good character arc. I also like villains that are just, you can just hate a lot, but when they do that whole shonen thing where it's just like, oh yeah, no, he was a bad guy, but now he's not. Actually, he learned that he was just being consumed by hatred, and the main character actually helps them get through that, like a therapy session through fighting. That's the kind of stuff I like. Have you playing any horror games? No. No. I'm really bad at horror games. I'm awful at them, actually. I'm so scared. They're negative legends. They're the army of the dead, beast men, dark elves, vampire. Oh, still talking about Warhammer. Okay. I was like, what? What's going on? Huh. It's weird because I hate anime, but I love your channel. Why do you hate anime? Why do you hate... Okay. The weird thing is that, anime is just every cartoon out of Japan. That's like being like, hey man, all the movies China makes, hate them all. Like having specific ones you don't like, fine, but unless you've consumed a lot of them, or at least sampled a lot of different genres, then I feel like it's a little bit hasty to say that you hate anime. Like, I mean, if you watched, like, I don't know, like the big ones that everyone's been talks about, like the shonen ones, and you've only seen shonen and you think that you have a good taste, like you've had a good sampling of anime, well, I guarantee you haven't, because you've only consumed one genre of anime. Watch Violet Evergarden. Everyone in this stream, watch Violet Evergarden. It's so good. You plan on playing Omori? Never even heard of it. Will you plan on playing? Hang on. Hang on. What's your favorite go-to episode of My Little Pony? I don't watch My Little Pony anymore. I mean, like when I sold all my comics, I sold all my Little Pony comics. I am collecting those Kotobukiya anime figurines of them though. I'm only getting my favorites. I have Pinkie Pie. I should have got Rainbow Dash. Hurts me inside that I didn't get Rainbow Dash. I didn't care. I mean, Rarity is my favorite character, but I didn't really care much for Rarity's design for the anime figure. But Sunset Shimmer and Princess Celestia and Princess Luna, I'm gonna get those. Nitro Flare, thank you for another super. Thoughts on the band Water Parks? The band Water Parks, and if so, favorite song? I have not heard of them. Hang on. Water Parks band. 2011. I'll look into them. I'm always looking for new music. Attention span is horrible. You want to watch anime, but your attention span is horrible? That's why I read. I can blaze through so many more episodes by reading a single volume of manga. Like, one volume of manga is like 6 episodes or more. It's crazy. Will you play anime games in VR? I don't want to invest the money in a VR. I'm not even sure my computer can handle like streaming VR games. So I want to. I love VR. I've used it before, but setting it all up, I mean, my entire setup isn't actually, I don't have a good room for streaming as it is. I have to turn all my computers like nearly 180 degrees so that I can get this wall behind me so that the lighting can work better. So yeah, how are you? In terms of like my emotional state, I'm stable right now. In general, not that good, but in general, I'm okay. It's like that, you know, there's that normal baseline. I'm like slightly below that, like things could really be better. But I'm not at the point of like, oh god, everything sucks. Have you heard of Genshin Impact? Yes. A lot of people haven't asked me to play Genshin Impact. Ironically, I was really interested in playing Genshin Impact when it was announced, but then I found out it's a mobile game. I thought it was gonna be like a PS4 game that you could also play on your phone, but it's not. It's a mobile game that you can also play on your PS4. So once I found that out, I'm like, I don't care anymore. I already have a mobile game. I play Epic 7, and I don't even play it that much anymore because I'm too busy. So yeah, I don't want to jump into another mobile game. I don't want to dump my money into a money sink. Manga is beautiful, but it's hard to get used to if you're a normie. Sure. I feel like the bar to getting into manga is not that high. I feel like normies can also get into manga, but sure. Do you read chapter books that aren't manga? Yes, I do. Did you miss the part where I talk about all the books that I've been reading? The chapter books that I've been reading? Ironically, what's nice is that I read the light novel for Bloom Into You, and it actually goes over, it's like before the events of the manga. Because I thought I was spoiling the manga for myself when I read Bloom Into the first light novel. But it doesn't spoil anything. It just gives you more background about like one of the characters. And so I'm like, fantastic. Now I have more context around what's happening. So that was great. I'm actually thinking about continuing to read the other Bloom Into You light novels. Because Bloom Into You is good. I got into the habit. Yeah, I got I got into the habit of picking up random manga every time I pick up my usuals. Yeah, I do that too. I have, hang on. For four random manga that I just picked up that I plan to try. One is this Precarious Woman Executive Miss Black General. So that's one. I think it's like it kind of looks like a My Hero Academia clone, but I'm hoping it's something different. Pirates Queen! Holy crap, hi! Well, thanks for a super, gosh, okay. If C. Rona was no more, what would be the first place you'd visit? Also, Happy New Year, even though January is almost over. Happy New Year to you too! Welcome to the stream, hey, good to see you. First place I'd go, I mean, I want to actually go to conventions. Everyone talks about how great conventions are, and I never got to experience that. I went to like an ARG once, but I mean, I've never been to any, I've been to like local conventions. I wanna go to the big stuff. I wanna meet people, you know? What was I talking about? Holy crap, is this a stream? This is a stream, Sluggy Bun. Welcome to a stream. I'm streaming now. I'm trying to get more into streaming just because I should stream more, you know? That's the thing I should be doing. And especially since January is such a dead month for YouTube videos, I just figured, you know what? I'm not gonna post any videos this month. I'm just gonna stream. Just gonna play video games or talk to you guys, and I like talking. I really like talking. So this works out great for me. And I'm alone a lot of the time. So, well, alone. I have to take care of my granny. I'm here with my granny every day, but she doesn't understand manga and video games, so I can't have the same kind of conversation, you know? The other manga that I got, picked this up yesterday, Slasher Maidens. It's a thick one. It's a thick boy. It looks cool. Zero, another super. Gosh, guys. Have you read Sweat and Soap? If not, please do. You know what? Hang on, I'll pull that up. What's it about? Sweat and Soap. This entire stream is just us talking about manga. Cool. Kodansha Comics, they usually release good stuff. All right, cool. The other one I'm gonna want to read is Imhotep, because ancient Egyptian stuff is like my thing. Ever since Yu-Gi-Oh, I've been just so interested in ancient Egyptian history. I don't get to dedicate as much time to it as possible, so if I can just indirectly consume ancient Egyptian media in some weird way, then sure. Now I'm starting to get into Native American history and culture, which is a problem because I want to do both and I don't have time. I never have time. And the last one is Princess. I want to like try to hunt down more out of print series of manga. And this one is, you know, it's hang on. Why has Kono received such an overly warm welcome at his all-new boys' school? Sure, he's pretty handsome for his age, but such responses are usually reserved for cute girls. Little does Toru know about the secret Hime, quote-unquote, princess system in effect at the school. At events, boys are chosen to dress up as girls to provide a touch of femininity in the sea of testosterone. By the time Kono finally catches on, he discovers he's been chosen as the newest cross-dressing candidate. Lured by the benefits of being a princess, Kono takes on the job with 2 other recruits. So yeah, I read that, I'm like, this manga's for me. This one was made for me. And honestly, this was released, like, the cover looks kind of outdated, if I'm gonna be honest. But this was released in 2002. The art style holds up in the manga. I can't show you because, you know, copyright stuff. It looks like it could be a brand new manga from 2020, you know? So I saw it, I'm like, sure, I'll give it a shot. I watched Princess a long time ago. I remember it was a wild ride. Oh, good. Good. I can't wait then. Pixar or Disney? Ooh, that's a good question. They're like, it's a problem, right? They're kind of the same, but mostly not. Hang on. Easy. Tangled. Was it a Pixar film or was it a Disney film? I think it was a Disney film. Disney. Yeah, so Disney. I prefer Disney. Tangled is my favorite. Tangled's my favorite Disney movie. Like, out of all the Disney Pixar stuff. I love Tangled so much. Night Squad, it's nearly 11 p.m. where you are. Dude, that's late. I go to bed at like 8. I like sleeping. Okay, I say I like sleeping. I go to bed at 8 and I lay in bed and try to sleep until like 12 or 1 a.m. So, yeah. Pixar or DreamWorks? I think I actually have to choose DreamWorks. I think emotionally speaking, it connects with me more, the kind of subject matter they deal with. Do you have a waifu you draw? I don't have a waifu I draw. I have multiple waifus, but I don't have a waifu I draw. If you like Tangled, do you like Rise of the Guardians? Yes, that also was a good movie. Like, I love Tangled so much because one, my sister and I love it. 2, it's a great story. 3, what was it? During my German class, my teacher would get sick a lot, and so she would just put on a movie so that, you know, she could be sick and us would learn German. And every time we would choose Tangled, and some of the guys in the class were like, God, Tangled again? Holy crap. And I'm like, screw you! Tangled's amazing! I'm so glad I don't need to work to fight for everyone to watch Tangled again. So, yeah, I love Tangled. If you want an anime with trains in space and big guns, Galaxy Railways. I know, I've been seeing you guys talk about Galaxy Railways this entire stream. And you and your sister twins. We are not twins. I've made some like stories, like on social media. I think there's a TikTok that I have on my TikTok account of me just playing with my nephew, and you can see my sister in there. My sister and I are not twins at all. She's like 3 years older than me. Read any webcomics? Yes. One. Hang on. I used to read Snafu comics, Bleedman stuff. Now there's one. I forget who does it. Crud. I need to know who does it. Hang on. I'm on Twitter right now. I'm gonna scroll until I find the person that. Oh wait. I know. I have a good idea. Hang on. I will find, because there's this one webcomic series that I like, and this person needs more attention. Like, so much more attention. I just gotta find this person. Crud. Wait. I think I remember the name. Please tell me this is right. Yes! I remembered it. Vamp Sabbath. This webcomic. So good. I love Vamp Sabbath. You guys should read Vamp Sabbath. Is it off of hiatus? I should check. Crud, I forgot. It was on. I haven't been reading it because it was on hiatus for a while. I can subscribe. I should probably subscribe. I think it's off hiatus. Hang on. How far back was I? Now I want to. I'll do this later. I don't need to do this now. Do you watch any K-dramas? No. No, I don't. I don't watch a lot of TV, actually. The only TV I really watch is if it's Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which ended. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the newest season. Or whatever I watch for the channel. Otherwise, I'm reading. I read a lot. Have you watched Tokyo Ghoul? I read the entirety of the Tokyo Ghoul manga and the majority of Tokyo Ghoul before I just stopped. Yes, Vamp Sabbath. I'm gonna type it into chat. Vamp Sabbath. You seem very happy. Oh yeah, no, thank you. I'm a lot happier when I do a stream, just because I get to talk to all you guys and I get to talk about all these things. I'm usually like this around friends. And usually I'm alone and bored. So this is great for me. I gotta go, but I love your channel, and have a good rest of your day/night, everyone. See ya, Elena T. Thanks for joining the stream. Do I want anime? I want to own all of anime. I don't care. I don't care what it takes. I will own every anime. Have you thought about doing patterns on your nails? Nah. I mean, I'm pretty basic. I like black, and I do black. Every time. I tried like this light blue one time, I didn't really care for it. I've always liked black. Would you ever wear a hat? There's like one hat that I actually liked, and I don't wear it anymore. I don't wear hats. Oh wait, no, I do wear hats. Well, the problem is like now I like my hair. Usually I'd wear a hat because I was like very self-conscious about my hair, and I'd try to make it more. I'd always get boyish haircuts, and I never liked it. I have 2 snapback. That's what it's called, right? Snapback hats. Favorite tea. What's up? Twining's Irish breakfast. Hang on. It's not in frame. I mean, I have it on manual focus. Whatever. You don't care. How about black knowledge with glitter? Okay, no, there was this one thing I did for Halloween. There's this like red glittery like blood kind of overcoat you put on top of black, and it makes it look, more vampire-esque, but also very fabulous. I wear that sometimes, but I usually wear it, around Halloween because it works way better. So, yeah. Favorite color palette? I don't really focus on color palettes. I like to just stick with a simple look. I just have foundation, and I have a little bit of concealer under my eyes to make them pop more, and then just some mascara. Maybe I'll do some black eyeliner. Other than that, also clear gloss. Other than that, that's really it. The camera is focusing on your wall. Oh, really? Hang on, it's a manual focus. Hang on. I have to prepare yourselves. Why is it? Hang on. There we go. Okay, is the focus better? It's on manual focus, and I move around a lot. Billiam crossover. We've done collabs in the past. We've actually... The problem is that both of us have a lot of projects we're currently working on, and so trying to find the time to actually collaborate on something is very difficult. There was actually, we were planning to do a collab very soon, but then he's like, hey, I gotta drop out. I'm like, yeah, I'm actually surprised you said yes to doing this, because like, both of us are obviously gonna do a video on the new Winx live action thing. And he's already, he wants to do something on Lost? He wants to do a video on all of the Lost series? I'm like, his plate's full, my plate's full? So yeah. Nice eyes, thank you. It's still on the wall. Really? What I'm looking at now looks fine. From my preview. Are you sure? Hang on, maybe it's something on the... If I refresh the page, it'll show me. It'll show me in the preview. Or maybe you're just messing with me. Do you have any favorite Flash games you like to play? Now I have to remember during the period of time when I played Flash games. Crud. I mean, now, not anymore, but, it's a very nice wall. Yeah, my dad did this. He had a bunch of extra wood when he was working on, I mean, like, he does a lot of things. And so he was like, hey, my child, get out of this room that you occupy all the time. I got a project. And I'm like, oh God, here we go again. And then he made that wall, and I'm like, I'm using that for the background of my videos. Oh my God, that's amazing. He'll literally pull up one of my videos when he's at work, just to show the wall to everyone else. Not talking about his own child's work. He wants to talk about the wall he made, and I think it's hilarious. Do you have a favorite Winx song? No, honestly, a lot of the songs in the only series that I thought had really good songs was, well, Hi Puffy Abby Yumi, but not ignoring that. That I did a video on was like Lolly Rock. Shiplap Cries and Fixer Upper. Okay. Is the new Winx that bad? I don't know. We talking about season 8 or the live action one? I heard, wait, is it season 8 or season 10 now? Crud. We talk about the cartoon or the live action, because I heard people don't really care much for the new cartoon. That's my son, ignore him, but look at that wall. That's exactly what he says. The harmonics theme is awesome. I don't know the names. I don't have them on like my playlists. I don't listen to them regularly because the kind of music I listen to is like has a lot of noise, and it's just a constant booming of noise in my ears. Because when I try to sleep, usually my brain is way too active and I can't just stop thinking. So I just supplement that by blasting music in my ears. In England, if you put the finger next to the thumb and the middle finger of the nails facing away, it's really offensive. If you put the finger next to the thumb, the middle finger up. The finger. Which finger next to the thumb and the middle finger up? This? Did I just do a bad? What? I've never heard of that. I heard like there's a difference between this and this. Like there was a thing with who was that one historical figure? Was it Churchill? Yeah, there was a thing with Churchill when he did that, and I never cared. What is your stand on Geogon? I don't care. I don't feel like Bakugan's really doing anything unique anymore. I just if I walk past the toy aisle and I see a diamond Bakugan, I take it. That's all I really focus on nowadays. Would you ever make a video on Total Drama? That'd be a big project now that I think about it. I was about to say yes, but they have so many spin-offs. Maybe. I'm gonna need a break after this big project that I'm working on right now. I'm Brit and never heard of that. Hey, I figured someone was just messing with me. I'd never heard of that either. I'm the girl who simps for Negative Legend. Well, hello. Glad to know I have a simp. Thanks for telling everyone, I guess? Not what I expected. Have you read I read Radiant. Yes. God, I love Radiant. I love Tony Valente. His stuff is so good. Especially since like it's published by the same company that works on Wakfu. So the moment I heard about that, I'm like, I gotta read this stuff. And I didn't like the anime. They added a bunch of extra weird things and changed some things around, which sometimes they do that, but usually they don't anymore. But it's lame. Do you know of the YouTuber Kodak? Yeah, we did a collab once. I did a collab with Kodak. We follow each other on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter also. That reminds me. Oh my God, it's been like an hour and I forgot. I have a special thing for you guys. So on my Twitter, I made a post saying that on the next stream, I wanted to showcase a bunch of artists that who follow me and like to tell them to reply to this tweet. So I made something special for you guys. Hang on, let's put a pause to the music. We're pausing the music and check this out.
Hello, and welcome, one and all, to today's art exhibit. Starting our tour is a bold piece from Mahala's day. With a great use of expression and color, this piece is surely to catch the eye of all who pass by. Absolutely breathtaking. Over here, you'll see a piece from Low Tier for Life, an up-and-coming artist who is currently studying the anime manga art style. Here's an original sketch directly from one of the artist's sketchbooks. Absolutely breathtaking. Next, we have a piece from Shark Merwich, a clever combination of the Robot Master from Mega Man, as well as combining it with Disney's Little Mermaid, a piece I personally appreciate. Absolutely breathtaking. If you look over here, you'll see this bold piece from Arts Hiromi. With an excellent use of shading and light, this piece has a lighter weight to it, as the subject matter almost seems to float, reaching out from the canvas itself. Absolutely breathtaking. If you look to your right, you'll find a piece from Blue Blarg, a dynamic pose and shocking use of effects. This piece almost seems to be looking directly through you. Absolutely breathtaking. And here we have a piece from Princess King Fo, and oh my, that's me holding Bakugan. Well, I'm flattered, truly. And I adore how the artist went so far as to make it into a little comic. Absolutely breathtaking. Oh, and here we have a piece from Mackenzie Walked the First. A self-portrait but stylized in the world of chaotic. An artist with excellent taste, and even using the same pose as the characters. It feels like I'm watching one of my favorite shows. Absolutely breathtaking. And now we have a bit of something different from Norm's minion, a student in art class who is focusing on learning realism. The right half is graphite on paper, while the left is the artist's reference photo. Absolutely breathtaking. And here we have a piece from Enigma Obscurius, depicting Chun-Li. Utilizing bright pastels and expertly delivering a smug expression on the character, this piece is sure to turn heads. I know it turned mine. Absolutely breathtaking. And over this way we have a piece from www. Georgie, depicting Hatsune Miku. It seems the artist took a unique approach, changing the proportions to chibi. A cute but welcome change to the exhibit. Absolutely breathtaking. And right here is a piece from Samurai Trainer Z, showing a Pokemon trainer with what I assume to be 3 of that trainer's favorite Pokemon. And after the recent announcements of the new video game, this piece is more than welcome in our exhibit. Absolutely breathtaking. Here we have some character art from Israel4212, showing a confident individual with an impressively large paintbrush and expert fashion. I'm curious what kind of work requires a paintbrush of that magnitude. Absolutely breathtaking. Ah, yes, another original sketch straight from the artist's sketchbook. This piece is from Light Thought, showing a very relaxed individual showing us a peace sign. The artist didn't use a reference for this piece, but don't forget, artists should always use references whenever possible. Absolutely breathtaking. Ah, and here we have a piece from Patrol Titty. 2 pieces in a row, where the character is giving us the peace sign. How quaint. And with such an impressive jawline, how would you not smile when you look at this piece? Absolutely breathtaking. It seems we have a lot of fans of anime in the exhibit today. Here's a piece from Soothouse Uno, using bold lines and a minimalistic approach to coloring. This piece would work excellently as a user's icon on Twitter. Absolutely breathtaking. Over here we have a piece from Your Local Rec, who seems to be a fan of Genshin Impact. And this artist took a different route and decided to opt out of having any outline, going for a more natural look. Absolutely breathtaking. Finally, to end this tour, we have a piece from Song W. Erickson, a dark and ominous piece where a woman wanders a snowy forest. I absolutely love the folds in the clothes and the attention to detail in this piece. I would say this artist has a bright future ahead of them. Absolutely breathtaking. Thank you all for coming to Negative Legends Art Exhibit. And now, back to the stream.
So how'd you guys like it? Everything was absolutely breathtaking. Making that was actually a bit more work than I thought it would be, but yeah, I wanted to do something fun. Is the one, yes, that was L from Death Note. Yeah, breathtaking. Everything was absolutely breathtaking. Bloody freaked out when my art popped up. Yay! Oh yeah, hey! I just read your username. Surprise! Look what happens when you read my tweets. Sometimes I do something fun. Back into thank you. Oh, thank you. Bows. I will take. I'll thank you. You're dying. Yeah, that was fun. Good job, all the artists. Yeah. Thank you all the artists for submitting something. It takes a lot of courage to just put yourself out there like that. But sometimes it pays off. Please up this on Instagram/Twitter, tagging the artists, please. Sure, I'll put a link. Like, I'll link the. You know what? I should put a timestamp when the VOD of this goes up, and then when I'll put it on like Twitter. Man, tagging that many people's alive. Tagging. It's absolutely breathtaking is the new catchphrase of this channel. Maybe not. Maybe don't. Maybe, okay, you guys can. But I'm not. If I do another one like that, I'm probably gonna tell everyone. Every single artwork, every piece is breathtaking. All that art was beautiful. Okay, glad you guys like it. Yes, I'll watch the Fate. I'll watch the Wink stuff. I will make a video of it. Everyone, like, I get so many DMs every day from people asking me, hey, have you heard of the new live action Winx series? How could I have not? Like, I saw when the trailer first dropped, but then after that, it's just been a steady amount of people DMing me saying, hey, it exists. I'm like, I know. How would you think I wouldn't know? Recommendation for romantic anime. Ooh. Like, how saucy can we get for romantic anime? Because if you want saucy, but also really good, then Therapy Game. Like, I love that one. If you want something that's not as saucy, I still love Citrus. Citrus is good. Romance, I think in terms of, like, proper romance, because, like, Citrus is a bit more drama than anything else. For a proper romance, currently I'm reading Bloom Into You. That has more of a romance angle around it. The other romance one I'm reading is another yaoi that's not saucy also. This one is not saucy, but it's Given. Given is pretty good. It has a bit more comedy. So, you asked for anime. I don't watch anime anymore. I just read. I'm sorry. Artists shouldn't always use references. Relying on references may inhibit you from drawing properly in the future. Understanding proportions is what you should be focusing on. Yeah, but part of learning proportions is by having a reference. There is no artist that doesn't use a reference. Like, the most professional artists use references. I mean, if you've drawn a character over and over and over and over again, then yeah, you can just wing it. But that's because your reference is your memory. So, Negative Legends, my mom says thank you for sharing your art. Oh, well, Cal Mason, tell her she's welcome, and I hope you enjoyed that. Witch rocks. Witch is awesome. I've been wanting to get back into reading the comics. There's only some. Okay, I get it. I know you don't simp. I get it's a joke. Whatever. I know. It's okay. You're the one who wrote it. What was I saying? When I make videos, usually I do it just like as a way to when you guys ask me to make a video on something. And so I'm like, sure, I'll make a video on it. And maybe I'll like it, maybe I'm lukewarm to it. Usually I'm pretty lukewarm to it. And I'm like, it's okay, I'll watch it. I'm not upset that I watched it, but I'm not a fan. There's some videos I do where I am a fan. And Witch is so good. Witch is awesome. So, like, even after I finished reading up to the point where I really needed to stop reading for the video, I just kept reading after that. I still collect the physical releases when they come out. They're re-releasing the comics for Witch, by the way. You can read them. You can go to they released volume 21, if I remember correctly. You're late. Glass of milk. I'm sorry. Yeah, you missed the special surprise. You're gonna have to watch the VOD of this in order to find the super special surprise. You ever watched Banana Fish? No, but I have heard a lot about it. I forget what it's about though. Have you seen the She-Ra Princess of Power? I watched the first season and I didn't think too crazy of it. I didn't think it was like that good. I thought it had potential, But after that, I was like, I didn't really see it really going anywhere. But Billy told me that it gets way better after season 1. So I've been thinking about revisiting it, but I haven't. I was too busy watching Sabrina's Chilling Adventures. So yeah. And nowadays, when I have free time, I'm reading. I mean, what's dumb is that I need to read for a ton for a video that I'm working on right now. And then in my spare time, when I just want to de-stress, I grab a different book and then I read more. I love reading. And before I go to bed, I read Dracula. I read way too much. Have you watched The Owl House? Boy, you know I've seen The Owl House. Go, you know what, everyone, stop watching my stream. Go to Disney Plus and watch The Owl House. It is so, chef hand kiss, so good. It is one of my favorite shows that I've seen in such a long time. I adore The Owl House. And season 2 has not been released. It has been greenlit, but like, we haven't seen it. It's been a while. It's been a long while since we've heard anything for it. So I'm hoping that if more people watch it on Disney Plus, then it'll tell Disney, hey, we want more of this. Please make more of this. And God, I'm thinking about making a video on The Owl House. I love The Owl House so much. Haven't seen Recreator. First season is often slow. Not with The Owl House. They just did a good job. We stand out. Yes, we stand Owl House. We stand Owl House on this channel. Amphibia is also pretty good. I kind of dropped out of it. It developed a little bit too slowly for me to keep my interest. I think I want to visit She-Ra again before I jump back into Amphibia. My camera is about to die. Crap. I hope I'm able to connect it to a Camly again after it dies. Let's pretend that the stream is ending right now as I take the battery out of my camera and replace it with a new battery. And if it doesn't connect again, then the stream is over. Okay? So give me a second. Just keep pretending that the show's over. Where's battery? Battery. Gotta hook it back up. One moment. I know I am the most professional streamer in the world. Just hang on. Just hang on. And we're waiting. And I'm back! Look at that! I did it! It did the thing. I gotta focus on myself again. There we go. We're back! Unless it's not. Yep, there we go. Okay, now I see in the preview that you guys can see it. Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't turn off the mic. The mic is always on. Continue the stream with no video. Just talk. No. Stream's back! Hey, apparently not a lot of people left either. Cool, thanks guys. Have you watched Glitch Techs? No, I haven't. Crud, that's right. That was a series that I really wanted to watch. They have a second season too. Jeez. I'm a dingus. Crud. You guys are reminding me of too many things I've been wanting to do. I already have trouble doing things I want to do anyway. So you're being mean. Okay. Woohoo, Ladybug's fandom got lots of the greatest stuff though. I retract my goodbye. Yeah. A lot of people like the wall. I know. I mean, like, it's a good wall. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the wall. But like, is it really that much of that interesting? It's wood. It's a wood wall. I haven't seen Over the Garden Wall yet. Ah, I remember in like, oh man, that was like in high school when that came out for me. Flower Games, thank you for the super. Hey Legend, sorry I wasn't here earlier. I was making dinner for me and my husband. Hope you're doing well. I am doing fantastic. I'm doing wonderful. I hope you are also doing wonderful. What'd you cook? What did you cook for dinner? I'm gonna have to cook dinner too, unless one of my parents are gonna cook. Depends. I know it's not a cartoon. What do you think about Dance Moms? Most every live action show I don't really care for. Is that one of those things where it's like one of those like drama ones where they really hype it up? That wall, man. Yeah, screw you. Star vs. the Forces of Evil. That was awesome. I didn't get to watch all of that one though. It sucks. A lot of the time, I'm missing a super chat. I'm missing a super. Hang on. No, I didn't. Those Flower Games, and then Zero, and then Pyrus Queen. Thought on the band Water Parks. Been great. Thank you for reading my super chats. Yeah. I haven't missed a super chat. Okay. Everyone's saying I replied. Okay. I panicked there for a second. Don't do that to me. What about Steven Universe? I watched Steven Universe up. No, I passed the point where Ruby and Sapphire kissed. I got to the point where they were meeting some of the diamonds and crud. They found bismuth. Steven was in like this weird like society of humans that the diamonds were breeding, and it was weird. It was very awkward. I think that was the point where I stopped. What is a super chat? A super chat's just a way to donate to the stream. If you wanna help the channel, then super chats is really how it works. And all that money just gets put back into the channel. So, spoiler alert. Oh, sorry. I mean, I was a while ago. Sorry, but like, what makes a good rebooted series? That's a problem, isn't it? I don't think there's really a good measurement for making a good rebooted series. It depends on the measurement you want to measure it by. Because if you're talking about pure like money, like how the companies will measure it, then by that standard, Teen Titans Go is a good reboot. And most every other fan will say, no, it's not. So I think it depends on a large combination of factors that nobody can really pinpoint. It really depends on what team you have working on it. The delivery of it can be tricky because like even with situations like the Thundercats reboot, that was good, but like not Thundercats Roar. I'm talking about like the 2011 anime version. I thought it was awesome when it came out, but a lot of people I've heard mixed comments on, and well, honestly, the original Thundercats didn't really have a lot going for it. It was kind of bleh. Danielle Weller, thank you for another super. I'm not used to supers. For Hollis Day. Oh, Fort and Gray, thank you. Hang on. Well, luckily I can read it here. Directly for Hollis Day, any advice for an artist who wants to create comics from a reader's perspective? From a reader's perspective? Are you asking Hollis Day to answer this question, or are you asking me to answer it for Hollis Day? I'm gonna try and answer it anyway, because now I'm wondering. Like, just making a good comic, or making a comic specifically from the perspective of the reader? Because that's a unique question. I don't know of any comic that does that. But I mean, like the key to having a good advice for an artist to create comics. I think the thing you need to focus on when you're making a comic for an artist is getting the idea across, like the action and the motion. because you can have like the prettiest artwork possible, but if I don't understand what the heck is going on, then I'm not gonna like it. Like if I can't tell that someone's getting punched, then that's a problem. Because I've read comics that are really good and I hated the art style and it's just because they telegraph it so well. That's it, telegraphing the what's happening. I think that's really what you need to focus on the most when you're tackling making a comic book. Other than that, I don't really know. That's just my best guess. And Gray, thank you for the super chat. Have you seen Food Wars? Have you played Celeste or Stardew Valley? Have you seen the online comic artist Snail Lords? Also, Insta art recommendation, by the way, Feefall. I have seen a little bit of Food Wars. I was like, if I wanted that kind of content, I'd just watch hentai. So yeah, I didn't get far into Food Wars. I'm sure it's hilarious. It's just when I was introduced to it, I was just not in the mood for that kind of anime. So sorry, no. I have played Celeste. Celeste is a fantastic game. I love Celeste. I love the speed run for Celeste. That was cool. And I have not played Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley seems like the game where I look at it, I'm like, I just rather play Minecraft. Or an otome game, if I wanted to romance someone. I haven't seen Snail Lords. Hang on. I have so many tabs open from you guys recommending me things. Snail Lords. Snail Lords. Cool. Okay. This is good stuff. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, sure. I'll follow. And you said Feefall. Oh, Instagram. You said Instagram? Instagram's search engine is not fun. Instagram. Here we go. Oh, dang! None of you guys can see this. I know, I'm sorry. But dang! Yeah, sure, I'll follow this one too. Why not? I never really use Instagram except for like random posts. So that's my problem. Sometimes I'll make a TikTok, but most of the time I'm like, Twitter is my home. Well, I was grown on Tumblr and then I eventually started using Twitter. So like I started using Tumblr before I even did YouTube. Have you seen Kipo? I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Kipo very recently. Like suddenly it's becoming more of a hot topic. And I'm curious to watch it. But I also have a ton of other shows you guys have talked about that I need to watch as well. And I need to finish a project that I'm working on. Do you like Hatsune Miku? I like Vocaloids. I don't listen to the music that often anymore. I think my favorite Vocaloid is either Kagamine Rin or Megurine Ruka. I actually have an anime figure of Luca that I got very recently. I wanted an anime figure really bad, but I didn't want to spend money on it because it's expensive. So I got a really old one from like frickin' forever ago. So yeah, which anime character do you simp for? Woo! A lot of them. Anime character. Why do you guys do this to me? I have so many characters I simp for. Hang on. I mean, like, if we're talking about, like, it's not an anime character, but God, I love Zadrada from, Helltaker. I love her so much. I like the Helltaker community so much. Whoops, and another oh, come on! Have you read Gigant? I actually was planning on reading it. I was planning on reading it after I try the bunch of manga that I have here. You know, this stuff. Like, I got volume 1s of a bunch of other things that I want to try. But after that, I mean, like, every time I go on Amazon, they're like, hey, have you read Gigant? I'm like, no. I'm trying to buy something else. And then the next time I jump on, it's like, have you read Gigant? Is it Gigant? Is it Gigant? I've always read it as Gigant. So yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm like, you know what? That cover art looking pretty good. Also, did I pronounce Zedrada's name right? I mean, like, when I made the Helltaker video, a lot of people were like, hey, you're pronouncing it Zedrada, and it's like, there is no A in between the Z and the D. It's Zedrada. And you know what? Hang on. There's a voice thing. Zedrada. Come on, Google, help me. The first one is first listing. How do I say it? Hang on. How to say Zedrada. Pronunciation. How to pronounce Zedrada in Polish. And hang on. Let's pause the music.
Zdrada.
That's it? Zdrada? It's much less pronounced than I thought it was. It flows into the Z and D much more than I thought it would. Let's get the music back on. Slavic languages, yeah, I know. It was weird because I was reading Dracula and Strigojka. I learned the Slavic word for witch, so that was fun. Who's your favorite Barbie character? Oh, forget her name. I'm trying to keep my brain in like the current project that I'm working on that you can learn more about if you visit my Patreon, and you can get holographic stickers on my Patreon starting next month. First of the month ships. Stickers ship first of the month, along with the trading cards that I do. Hope you enjoy that. What's her name? Crud. Why do you do this to me? Why do you... Oh, I just messed everything up on my computer. Barbie Dreamhouse characters. Characters like the Dreamhouse. Raquel. Yeah, Raquel's the best. Raquel is the absolute best. Teresa? Did I say Teresa in the video? Totally Spies is the best French-Canadian show ever. I mean, it's pretty good. And don't get me wrong, it's pretty good. What other French-Canadian shows are there? There's a lot of French-Canadian shows. Not surprising. I like the animation that comes out of France. Like, for some reason, the French know what they're doing. Raquel, or whoever you say, yeah, Raquel. Music is, oh. Is the music better? Music was a bit loud? You gotta tell me, I gotta manage everything. She's queen. Diva, a god. What was the specific thing she said that made her my favorite immediately? I'm not gonna bother. Now I'm thinking of too many things. What other questions you guys have? Ask me some spicy questions. Ask me questions that are like really get hard for me to think of. Some really deep, personal questions. Aaron Adams, thank you for a super. Hello, hello, darling. Have you ever played Bayonetta? I tried playing the first Bayonetta, and I liked it well enough. But I didn't like... I wasn't in the mood for that kind of game. Like the story was fun, it was funny, but I wanted something else during that time. So I heard tension and I came immediately. Thank you. You're absolutely amazing, Jasmine. I heard tension and I came immediately as fast as I could. What's the meaning of life for you? For me, I really want to be successful. A lot of the time, like, I even sacrifice my own happiness to be successful. And I mean, like, I'm not famous. I'm not amazing. I think really I want to do what I love doing, and make a living off of it. And so I'm really like pouring everything I have into YouTube, but I also want to, you know, work on my books work on publishing my books after I finish doing a bunch of videos for this. Personally, yeah, why not? Yeah, I am LGBT. I'm non-binary. When did you discover hard blush? I'm not answering that. Don't Google that. I have the skateboard from Doxy. What's your plan for 2021? Really, I just want to double down on creating a good business model for YouTube. Do you like dance? I like watching others dance. I don't like dancing myself. I used to hate her. I used to hate Raquel. I mean, like, yeah. Are you a Katara X Zuko or Katara X Aang? I'm Katara X Aang. I mean, I don't really ship. I never really shipped anyone ever. But yeah, no, I was rooting for, like, it was all, I thought they were cute. I never cared for the dynamic between Katara and Zuko. That just seems so weird. The moment I heard Katara and Zuko, I'm like, yeah, I get it, but no. The first real ships that I had are Bubblegum and Marceline, which happened, so I was very happy about that, and Diana and Akko from Little Witch Academia. I do like Studio Ghibli films. I do not care for Transformers, surprisingly. Twilight, I mean, I liked the movies when they were coming out, but now, no. If you could have any item from fiction, what would it be? Man, there's this... You know lock and key? I want that key that can, like, just change your gender. I want to know what I'd look like if I was just 100% a girl. I think that'd be neat. That's the first thing that came out the top of my head. If you were in an anime, which one? I mean, like, Pokemon is always the safe answer for that. I love, that just looks fun to exist in. All the other anime are like, I feel like I would be in too much danger if I was in an anime like that. What's your opinion on the Owl House so far? Amazing. Talked about that earlier in the stream. I don't want to repeat myself, but I adore Owl House. Land of the Lustrous. I didn't watch Land of the Lustrous. I don't care for the CGI they use. Like Lupin the Third movie, I haven't seen it, but that's the kind of CGI that looks amazing. The stuff that they do for animated series, don't care. Don't like it. Meep Mike, thank you for the super. Hey, thanks for making my working from home more entertaining with this. Love your channel. Got any D&D stories to share? I mean, well, first of all, you're welcome. And I mean, I only recently started DMing. The most recent thing that they did was I set up this thing where it's supposed to be like a small dungeon because they were starting at level 1. They had reached level 2 and they hadn't made a name for themselves. Most recently, I wanted to do like this thing where it's like, oh man, there's this cult and they're doing evil things, but they heard it from everyone and it's like, oh yeah, no, that's just John. No, he just thought cults were cool. Like, don't pay him any mind, whatever. Yeah, he went missing like 2 weeks ago, whatever. You know, he started getting some followers, but it was just his bros. And so that's the kind of angle I went with it. And then they found the dead bodies of them just outside of town. So that was the kind of thing I wanted to go for. Just like a whole spin on the whole ooh evil cult trope that you hear in so many D&D stories. It's good CGI though. Yeah, the animation can be good. I don't care about the CGI. There's a big difference. The animation is usually really good. It's just, I don't like how it visually looks. Dorohedoro, I'm gonna read. Beastars, well, I didn't really care much for the art style in the manga, so I actually watched the first season of that. I need to watch the second season. Why did you paint your nails? Because I like them better that way. I like alternative fashion a lot. And, you know, I'm not really that much of I don't really look alternative. I mean, I don't have a choker and fishnet stockings and plaid skirts, but spooky books. Strangely enough, I've not read that many spooky books. It's getting really dark in this room. Give me a second. I've been thinking about reading horror novels and horror books like that, but I just haven't. I want to watch a bunch of other things. That's my problem. What's your favorite aesthetic? Oh, don't make me think about that. I like too many aesthetics. I like the witchy aesthetic, I like the healing crystals and stuff. I like the really dark witch aesthetic where it's like more satanic and black and red. I like the neon Tron aesthetic. I like the overtly weeb aesthetic also. I'm starting to make my room like kind of weeb-ish. Like you open it and it's like, ah yes, there are skateboards from Faku. Oh, lines of anime figures, got it. And a big bookshelf of manga. I'm not that bad, but like I kind of like it. What's on your shirt? This is hang on, I know Angel from Has-Been Hotel. Vivzy Pop's thing. You like furries? Okay. I don't have a choice about that. Apparently, I like furries now. Think about this really good because this depends on my subscription. Oh well. If you don't like furries, then ew, gross. If you do like furries, then absolutely love them. Please subscribe. But no, my like I'm not into the whole fursuit thing, but furry art fine with me. I never really cared. I never really judged anyone if they were a furry. Honestly, some of the furry art looks pretty good. Like the designs for them, especially since there's so many people who pay for that kind of stuff. Artists just got good. Sometimes I follow some furry artists and I'm like, you know what? Your art's just good. Like regardless of the subject matter, it's just good. I just bought a bunch of Has-Been Hotel merch. Angel Dust is the best character. I know, right? Angel Dust is so good. Have you watched Blue Exorcist? No, but I am reading Twin Star Exorcist, which I feel is much better. I think it's a way cooler manga. The anime was atrocious. I was shocked at how awful the animation in Twin Star Exorcist was because the fight scenes was more dynamic in the manga than it was in the anime. Like it's more worth it to just read it. Do you curse in everyday life? Yeah, I do say some profanities. I've been trying to reel back on it. I got into the habit of saying the F word, which usually I would never do, but now I'm trying to be like, hey, I need to stop. I used to like when I want to say the S word, I switched to shucks because honestly, saying the S word is like but saying shucks, that's adorable. I love saying that. More people should say shucks. Have you watched Naruto? I watched Naruto up until like a little past Shippuden when Gaara was, abducted, and then I took a break, and then I went, you know what? I should finish Naruto because I was a hardcore Naruto fan when it was first airing, and so I read the rest. So I have not read Boruto, but I am now caught up completely with all of Shippuden. I've not played Tomodachi Life. You watch Has-Been Hotel? Yes, I watched Has-Been Hotel, and was Hell of a Boss is the new thing that's going on right now. I tried watching Precure, but it was the dub that was on Netflix, and that was awful. And everyone told me, hey, you need to watch the actual Japanese one. I'm honestly, I've gotten so many people asking for it. I'm thinking about just making a video series on it because there's like so many different Precure series that I'm gonna need to do a video on each and every single one. So look forward to that. Edward or Jacob? I'm an Edward guy. I like the pale, cold, glittery kind of characters. You know me. Family Guy or American Dad? Ooh, I think I like American Dad more. They've actually like tackled the subject of like, Family Guy has gotten to the point where it's just the writing is just what dumb jokes can we make. American Dad has gotten to the point where and I haven't watched either of them in like years, but last I remember, American Dad did more Like, they would have the jokes, they'd have dumb jokes, and then they would have those moments where it's like, hey, let's actually sit down and have a real conversation about, like, what it means to be a father, and like, your son doesn't need another friend, he needs a father. There is a difference. Like, being a good father, it doesn't mean, your kid necessarily likes you. Like, your kid can hate you, but you can still be a good dad. You can be a bad husband, and you can still be a good dad. So yeah, I liked American Dad more. I wish you luck with that. Okay, thank you. We should replace the word poopsie daisy. No. No. Lost Boys is a better vampire film. Sure. I am not gonna give away my name because I already gave it away in one of my videos. When I went to the Bakugan event, the second year, I said my name in them. So if you want to find out what my real name is, you can watch those videos. Yes, I'm live. Are we getting just a bunch of some new people coming? Hi, welcome to the stream. I am live. I thought your name was Negative Legend. You know what? You're right. On my birth certificate, my parents named me Negative Legend. My father is Josh Legend. My mother is Sarah Legend. Do you like musicals? Yes. Yes. Now that I think about it, I've actually watched more musicals than I thought I have, so yes. I now feel cool for knowing your name. Hope you like it. Have you played? I have not played Persona or Danganronpa. Where'd you get your mic sticker? Star and Bun. Hang on. I'll put a link in the chat because they make good stuff. There's my sticker. That's where I get some stickers. They're good. Or you can buy my stickers on teespring.com, or you can go on my Patreon to get holographic stickers that I'm making right now. Just saying, if you want those. I'm always gonna rep my own stuff. Your age, I'm 23, turning 24 in October. My Twitter bio says all this. Who's your favorite musical artist? Whew. I mean, like, Corpse Husband has been making good music. Ishtasha and Depth Strida. Probably two for the current kind of genre of music that I'm listening to right now. In terms of, like, bands? Like, bands that I listen to are... I mean, like, I've been listening to Breaking Benjamin forever now. I think technically, like, my favorite, quote-unquote, favorite band would be Shinedown, not because there's any song. They've had songs that, like, really resonated with me, but I think the real reason is because I've never heard a song of theirs that I disliked. So, soft answer, Shinedown's probably my favorite band. Star Wars fan or not, I'm a very casual Star Wars fan. I read the Ahsoka book. Wasn't as exciting as I'd hoped it'd be. It did show the origin of her getting her white lightsabers. No, I have not, and I know this is gonna be the next question. I have not watched Mandalorian. I mean, I know it's good. I've watched like the first 3 episodes, but I just don't care for watching TV unless it's for YouTube, unless it's for the job. So yeah, I will stream. You know what? Next stream I'm gonna do Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in so long. That'd be a good idea. My Little Pony or Monster High? Ooh. In terms of how they deliver the story, My Little Pony. In terms of the character designs, Monster High. I love to watch LP's videos, and I'm 18. LPS or LPs? Like Let's Plays? Well, yeah. That's just basic entertainment nowadays. Do you have any guilty pleasure movies? No, I do not. I don't reconsume media. That's the thing. I read something once, that's it. I watch something once, that's it. Never again. The only movie I can think I've watched twice that I've actually wanted to watch twice is Monster House, because I kind of just forgot most of it. No, the other thing I consumed twice was Juniper's Knot, which is this like free visual novel that I have on my computer. Actually, I got it. I played it when it was on the App Store the Apple App Store when I got my first smartphone. I'm never buying an Apple phone again, but that was when I got my first smartphone, and I played that visual novel. Amazing. And then like 5 years later, maybe I actively tried to forget it so that I could redo the visual novel again. I saw Tangled multiple times, yes. Do you just have an incredible memory? I kind of do. I have a pretty good memory. I have a really good memory. My problem is that I start watching something and I'm like, yeah, I know what's coming up next. Yeah, I know the next part. I know what he says next. Like, even if I don't remember the specifics, as I'm watching it, yeah, I know what's happening next. I know what's happening next. I know what's going on next. I've seen this all before. So that's my problem. Descendants or, oh, come on. Ever After High. Only, ever. Descendants is evil. I don't care what anybody says. If you're a fan of Descendants, you need to watch Ever After High, because you're getting spoon-fed a worse version of Ever After High. Gray, thank you again for the super chat. Have you seen Sabrina the Animated Series? Oh, are you neurodivergent? Maybe. I don't know what that is exactly. Sorry about this also being Insta, but I don't think they have a Twitter. Xanadon is a good artist. Oh, are you just gonna... Oh, Littlest Pet Shop. Right, people have been recommending me that also. Sure, why not? I'll look up more. That's an S. Xanadon. Instagram. Sure. That's not it. I spelt it right. I can't find it. No, I didn't. Oh, that's why. It's an extra D. There it is. Yep, that's good. You have good taste. Sweet. So, neurodivergent. Hang on. Neurodivergent. Neurodiversity. The neuro refers to the variation in human brain regarding sociability, learning, attention, mood, and other mental functions. It was coined in 1998 by blah, 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 blah. Who is considered neurodivergent? Neurodiversity, what is it? The conditions ADHD, autism. Okay. I think maybe neurodifferences are recognized as appreciated as a social category on par with ethnicity. Okay. I think when I had a therapist once, he said I was. Like, it was like, I heard like caffeine not affecting you was a common thing with people who have like either ADHD or ADD. That's what he told me. I don't know. I never really got tested for it. So maybe. Okay, yeah, okay. I have a little sticky note up there about like videos that I have to make. Littlest Pet Shop is up there. I can imagine the infinite wall of tabs on your computer right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs. It's not that much. Winning, I would also recommend Tower of God. I've heard of that one. Unless there's a manga, I'm never gonna get around to it. Oh wait, you asked me about Sabrina the Animated Series. The like the original one? Yeah. Wait, no. The original one was still a live action. Have I seen Sabrina the Animated Series? Oh right, that one. No, I haven't. Oh my god, I should do a video on that. That'd be great. My computer screen really lights up my face. Goodness. I want to do a video on that. Have you watched Gravity Falls? Yes, I have watched Gravity Falls. So, I don't think I've seen every episode, but I've seen like the major climactic events. Is reading chat difficult? Sometimes. I mean, you guys are going at a decent pace. Of course, I always prioritize the supers, and it helps if like you really want to ask. Doing an at me helps me separate the questions visually. I used to actually have a big problem when reading, where I'd have a trouble like following lines. Like I'd skip lines all the time. I'd have to like read a line, go down to the next line, go back, and then read that line, and then go to the next one, and go back, and follow the lines each and every single one. Otherwise, I would just skip lines all the time. It was a real problem. Now I don't do that. Yes, do a video on Sabrina. I should. I want to now. Now I speed read. Now I can speed read. One of my friends taught me how to speed read, and it's great. My zodiac sign is still Libra. I'm gonna write down like frequently asked questions. People ask me my age, my zodiac sign, because for some reason people like that. Danganronpa. People have been asking me a lot about Danganronpa and Persona. Oh, Flower Games. Thank you for the super. Be honest, which Sims game are biased towards 1, 2, 3, or 4? If none, which would you like to try out first? Also, have you seen Beastars and Agretsuko? Like, you mean just the regular Sims games? I think the only one I've actually tried is 4. Yes, I have watched the first season of Beastars, and I've watched some of Agretsuko. That was more of a show that I'd watch with my dad when I'm like, hey, I'm bored and I don't want to commit to any like serious plot, so how about we just watch Agretsuko? And he was like, fine, I liked One Punch Man, and that's like the only anime. Okay, no. My dad, as I tried getting my dad into anime, and he's watched One Punch Man because, you know, it broke. He has a lot of qualms about like the tropes in anime, and getting him past that is a problem. And he watched One Punch Man, and that broke all the tropes, so he loved it. And Death Note, just because it was a good story, it was a good gateway anime, so he watched that. We watched a little bit of Agretsuko. The problem is, my dad thinks that, like, anime is the only entertainment in Japan. So, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that. And I just stopped. Quad flip flappers. I meant to watch that. That had been on my list forever. Every time I see it, I'm like, that was one I really wanted to watch. You guys are annoying me. Now I'm realizing just actually how bad my Chinese zodiac not. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. That's the astrological sign. What is my zodiac? Hang on. I used to know. Is it bull? I think it's a bull. My Chinese zodiac. Find your zodiac sign. Here we go. I was born October the 15th of 1997. Find your zodiac sign. Ox. That's it. I'm an ox. My lucky colors are blue, yellow, and green. My lucky numbers are 1 and 4. Here you go. I'm gonna write that down because I forgot about that. I haven't asked anybody. Nobody's asked me about my zodiac sign in 1,000 years. Anime based on your year. Ooh. What? That's a good question. What anime based on my... Okay. Anime that came out in 1997. I haven't watched any of these. Oh, hey, Princess Mononoke came out. Princess Mononoke. I've seen that. That's it. Have you seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Angel Beats? I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh! I've not seen Angel Beats. Yeah, Team Ox represent. What up? Have you watched the anime Madoka Magica? Oh, man, I need to. I need to so bad. I watched Black Rock Shooter, and Madoka Magica is like one of those things where it's like, it's so hyped, I'm scared to watch it. I'm afraid I maybe have accidentally hyped it up in my mind, and I may be disappointed. I will make a video on Littlest Pet Shop. It's gonna happen eventually. Have you heard of Hilda? I have heard of Hilda. There's a lot of comments. The RAM is superior, sure. Have you played Nier Automata? God, I love that game so much. Nier Automata is one of the best games I've played. Oh my god, the story, the subject matter is amazing. And the music is also really good. But god, the story, freaking heck. Like, I'm like, what was it? Nier Replicant's getting an HD remake? I'm probably gonna play that. Disney Channel original movies. Yes, they exist. That's not a question. You keep typing that, and I'm like, I don't know what you mean. I know they exist. Have you seen Gokugarashi? I've not heard of that. What games do you love in your off time? I played a lot of Blaze Blue. I usually play role-playing games. Disgaea is really a series that I like to play. I only played 1, 4, and 5. I plan to play D2 and then work my way up from there. No, I plan to play D2, and then I plan to play Disgaea 3, and then I plan to play Disgaea 2. Don't watch Madoka Magica, but I want my emotions to get crushed. That's what I live for. Thoughts on SCPs? I think SCPs are awesome. I haven't seen like such a unique source of stories in ever, other than the SCP Foundation. I don't really read them anymore, but talking about them and getting recommended. I used to listen to Volgun. I haven't seen any of his videos lately. I wonder if he's taking a break. Yeah, usually I just put those on in the background when I'm like doing something tedious and I'm getting tired of music. So yeah. Yeah, why shouldn't I watch Madoka Magica? It's midnight for you. Woo! It's like 4 o'clock here. Where are you from? Colorado. That's on my Twitter bio also. But where are you from? ASL, age, sex, and location. Don't stay away from Madoka Magica as a masterpiece. Think would win a battle against Goku or Saitama. Literally, Saitama is designed to where he cannot lose. So, that's the point of his character. I mean, if he has to win. Period. Happy new day. Yay! The sun is past. Have you seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Or The Craft? No, actually. I have not. A lot of the shows that aren't cartoons, chances are I haven't seen it, so sorry. 1 a.m. here in Germany. Great! Again! Goodness! Thank you! Have you seen Kakegurui? Stefan Koidol is good for horror. Not on Twitter, but some of their stuff, he's under the hashtag also listen to Moss. It's just, are you just gonna super every time you want to recommend me something? I've not seen Kakegurui. It's just even like it didn't even really appeal to me when the trailers came out. So yeah, no. Thoughts on the supposed Percy Jackson animated series? Man, if it actually follows the frickin' books, I am all for it. Rick Riordan needs more attention. I want Rick Riordan to be more popular than J.K. Rowling. Super chat from Gray. Negative Legend, yeah. I think you're just getting I think you're just not getting... I think you're just behind on the stream, dude. Love your nails. Are you planning on changing them with other colors too? Not really. I just like black. Like, the problem is that I probably would, but I've gotten, like, people say weird things about me. I have overheard them because I have my nails painted. And so that kind of affected me hard. Like, first year of college, I was painting my nails, and then I heard someone behind me make fun of me. I forget, I don't know what he said, but I know he was making fun of me, especially since, like, the teacher had to go next to him and, like, chew him out because there's, like, a zero tolerance for that kind of thing at my college. So, like, it only came up until now when I was comfortable painting my nails. And the only color that's really acceptable for dudes to paint is black. So I just keep with black. And I like black. Do you want Lolly Rock to come back? Actually, yeah, I do. Lolly Rock I became a legitimate fan of. That one was actually pretty good. Thank you, by the way, Celestial Cielo? I don't think that's how you spell cello. Cielo, maybe. Thank you for the super. If you could have one animated show rewritten better, what would it be? Huh. Now that's a question. Written but Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Also, next on February, that's the video I'm gonna release. You can watch it now on my Patreon, or you can wait. What day is it? It's the 19th. There's 31 days. You can wait about 2 weeks for the video to drop. What happened to my avatar? I realized I became comfortable in front of a camera, first of all, and I realized it's way easier to edit videos if I don't have to just change a still image over and over and over and over again. So just recording myself is better. And I also didn't really know. I was also trying to do that thing where it's like I hide my face and then do a big face reveal eventually, which didn't happen. I just eventually realized this is a lot of work. I don't want to do that. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go was so good. I loved it so much. You may not like my video. What anime would you make into a book? Ooh. Like a book? Like not a manga, like a book. Would think Ancient Magus Bride would work as a book. Because I think it works better as an anime than it does a manga, which is rare. Are you a Smash Brothers fan? No, I'm not. I actually really don't care for Smash. I like actual fighting games. I mean, if I'm at a party, I'll play Smash with them. I'm not against Smash. I'm not like, ew, you play Smash? I judge you for not playing real fighting games. But like, I think Smash is cool. I like hearing all the news. I like hearing that Sephiroth is in Smash. What up? I like him breaking the game. But yeah. Patreon. It's funny. That's okay. Everyone has opinions, and I like hearing your perspective. Wow. Well, thank you. Goodness. Any good YouTubers you're watching right now? There's a few. My back is hurting. I have to keep myself like my back very straight to stay in frame. It hurts, and I can't lean back, otherwise I look lame. And I'm too far away. Have you heard of or seen Lego Elves? Yes. Oh, I love Lego Elves. It wasn't really that good in terms of like the writing, but I liked it anyway. I don't know why. It was just like I was just in the right mood for that kind of show. Okay, guys. It is way past time. I need to feed my dogs. Crud. Hey, Granny! She's asleep. So I need to end the stream, because I need to feed my dogs now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Tell me if you guys want to do more, like, just chatting streams, you know? And also just tell me about other games. Next stream is going to be Minecraft. Gonna do at least one Minecraft stream before I get into Labyrinth of Refrain. And yeah, thank you for everyone who did a super. That was awesome. And thank you for everyone who did multiple supers in a row, because okay. Say hi to your dogs. Yeah, I got a big dog. My pants are now covered in dog hair all the time, because when my granny came up here from Texas, she had a big German Shepherd, and I love that dog so much. Heidi is such a good girl, but she sheds so much. Yeah, okay. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming to the stream. I don't know how to end a stream.